The last letters we never sent. 2 letters, 2 people, a love that took on a different form. 6 months after the breakup, things had changed, but not much had changed. Amelia lived in a small apartment in Santa Monica, near the ocean. Every morning, she made coffee, opened the window, listened to the waves. No more Jamie's footsteps in the hallway. No more him humming the wrong lyrics every morning. The apartment was beautiful, but sometimes too quiet. Jamie lived in Ireland, close to his family, close to his roots. He jogged every morning, sometimes walked the dog, sometimes stood looking at the gray sea with tired, deep eyes. No more Amelia's guitar. No more shared glasses of wine late at night. They lived, but not in the same rhythm anymore. The world thought they were okay. But those who have experienced true love know. Okay is sometimes a beautiful interpretation of the word pain. One night Amelia couldn't sleep, and the first letter began. That night, rain fell on the glass roof of the apartment. Amelia lay with her eyes open, listening to each drop as a gentle tapping on her memory. She got up, grabbed paper and pen. She didn't mean to send, but her hand found the words. She began to write. Letter from Amelia, never sent. Jamie. Tonight the rain sounds like you tapping your fingers on the kitchen counter while waiting for tea to steep. I don't cry anymore, but I don't laugh the same way either. I sometimes wonder, did we really let love go? Or did love let go of us? People think separation is a moment. But it is actually a slow peeling. Memory by memory. Habit by habit. Touch by touch. Do you still leave the light on in the hallway? Or did you stop when I left? I once thought forever meant never losing each other. But maybe forever means we loved long enough to survive even the end. You asked me once, will we ever be okay? I didn't know how to answer then. But tonight I finally do. We will be okay. Just not together. With love, not regret. Amelia. She put down her pen, tears falling without her feeling like she was crying. It didn't hurt like before. Just heavy. She folded the letter, put it in a drawer. Not sent. No need to send. A letter for the heart to breathe out. That same night, Jamie woke up, and another letter was born. It was raining in Ireland, too. Jamie couldn't sleep. He sat in the kitchen, looking at the chair opposite, still there, though no one was sitting there anymore. He took out a piece of paper. Not a pen, but a guitar. But then he put the guitar down. There was something more to say on paper than in music. He wrote. Letter from Jamie, never sent. Amelia. It has been 6 months. I've learned how to make coffee the way you like it. And I still do. Even though you're not here to drink it. Funny, isn't it? We learn things for each other. Right when we no longer need to. I passed by a bookstore yesterday. They were playing a song you used to hum. I stood still in the aisle. Like touching something fragile. People think heartbreak is loud. But ours was the quietest thing I've ever known. We didn't break. We unfolded. I don't know if we could have saved us. But I know we tried. And maybe trying is the purest form of love. If there is another lifetime, I hope we meet soon. So we have more years before goodbye. You once told me love changes shape. Now I finally understand. Ours didn't vanish. It just softened into memory. Always. Jamie. He folded the letter, put it in a wooden box, where he kept things no one could see. Didn't send. Didn't need to send. A letter to let the heart go. Time went on, but did not pull them apart, but kept them at a gentler distance. The following month, Amelia made a new film, acting in a heartbreaking scene that the director asked, "Are you acting or missing someone?" She just smiled. A little of both. Jamie took on a new role, playing the image of a man who lost a great love. The audience said, "Jamie acted so real, as if he had experienced it. He just smiled without denying it. Not because he wanted to hide it, but because no matter how beautiful the pain is, it is private." Winter, 2 letters almost forgotten, until one day, Amelia cleaned up the old wooden box where she kept the script and poster. The drawer opened, the letter she wrote was there. She read it again, it was not as heavy as the first day. It was like reading the diary of a version of herself who had loved very truly. Just then, the phone vibrated, a text from Jamie. "Hope you're well. The girls miss your voice. I do too, in a different way now. Not a turn. Not a hold. Just a touch, not painful, just warm." Amelia replied, "I'm well. I hope you are too. Not too much. Not too little." An unexpected afternoon, Amelia finds Jamie's letter. The next month, the film crew was filming in Ireland. Amelia didn't tell anyone. She didn't meet Jamie. But one day, while visiting a small cafe, she saw a wooden display case, exactly like the one Jamie kept for her small musical instrument. The owner looked at her and smiled. The owner left that here. Said if someday the right person walks in, she'll know. She opened the box and saw Jamie's letter. She read. Each sentence touched a place in her heart that had once been broken, but now healed. She whispered, barely breathing. "You kept loving me, in silence." That night, Amelia wrote one last letter, but this time, the ending was gentle. Amelia's final letter, left inside the box. "Jamie, I found your letter. Funny how time carries what we think we lost back to us when we are ready. You loved me in your way. I loved you in mine. We fell apart. But we didn't fail. We ended with dignity. And somehow, that is more beautiful than forever. This is not a farewell. This is permission. For both of us to live again. Fully. Without freezing a heart in yesterday. We were a chapter. Not the book. But God. What a chapter it was. With a smile this time. Amelia. She put the letter in the box. Closed the lid, softly. No mail. No need to mail. Jamie would find it when he had to. And she walked out of the cafe, the Irish wind blowing in her hair, but this time not with loss, but with lightness. On the other side of town, Jamie walked into the cafe exactly 2 days later. He saw the box. Opened it. And read. No tears. No regrets. Just a sigh as if putting down everything that once weighed. We were a chapter, a beautiful one. He closed the box. Smiled. Didn't turn back. Didn't run after. Just kept going. Like two people with a shared past, but separate futures. Not all beautiful loves end up together. But a good ending is also a very great kind of love. 2 letters not sent, but sent completely. 2 hearts no longer on the same path, but no longer hurt when mentioning each other's names. Mature. Beautiful. Silent. Forever.